pills and broke some pharmacist's machine. Stepped through a portal to an alternate dimension. Found out that our platypus was more than he seemed to be. Spent half a day running from an evil doppelganger. This army of robots, both demanding and polite. Met ourselves and our sister, she's the ultimate resistor. The Perry got captured and we knew that we had to fight. We thought that we could get home using Ferb's remote, but quantum physics wouldn't let us rebound. But when they fed us to a goosum, we knew we had to lose them. So now we're going a long way around. We gotta get gone, baby, get gone, gone. Gotta get gone. One dimension after another. We gotta get gone, baby, get gone, gone. Gotta get gone. The physicist on platypus, my sister and brother and me. We gotta get gone.
Hey, where's Perry? And where's Candace and Doofenshmirtz as well? It looks like we got a bit scattered around after the last dimension hop. Well, I know what we're gonna do today, Ferb. Let's find the rest of the group. I bet these electronics will come in handy later. We should collect as much as we can. Whoa! Ferb, pull out your baseball launcher! Here they come! This place looks a lot like home. Almost exactly. That's our house. That's where we built the coolest coaster ever.
With the notable addition of a large second helping of dessert.
Yeah, there's some serious lack of moderation here. I wonder what caused this to happen. Let's keep investigating. Ferb, look! I bet we could use the spare parts around here to construct a platypult.
First, you should find each of the parts your blueprint needs. Look in the area around you for them. You may have to travel a little out of your way.
We just need one more piece. There, we got the parts we need. Now let's finish our blueprint.
You got all the parts. Now head over to the blueprint and finish your invention.
I have a feeling we'll be making a lot of gadgets like this in our adventure. Ooh, a gold token. I bet we can use these for some fun games later.
Dimension, Isabella here. I'll be briefing you guys on any equipment you happen to come across. If you break open a health crate, they usually have several health packs inside. Your health is full, so you don't need a health pack yet.
Whoa! The other Dimensionator is talking! Ferb, didn't that sound like Baljeet? We need to amplify the strength of this antenna. Let's get to building. That's exactly what we need. Yeah, Baljeet. We've built an awesome giant antenna.
We got a reading here that shows your other dimensionator powered down. You two are stuck in your current dimension.
You can pick that up?
I am a scientist, and even better, I can locate power sources for you. For example, I am picking up a huge source of power deep in the sewers.
Why do we need to find power?
The other dimensionator you are using to skip across dimensions is out of power. Luckily, we can power it up manually.
All right. So where's this power source?
Head down that slide in the treehouse and you will find access into the sewers.
You can tell there's a slide here?
Science!
Hey! There you are, Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
Oh, hey there!
We're heading down into the sewers. Head down there and we'll meet up with you.
Okay, now that's just ridiculous. Okay, now that's just ridiculous.
There's the entrance to the sewers.
Time for some close combat. The emergency move is good for when a bunch of enemies.
Oh no, he's got you! Shake free to get out!
The energy readings are coming from deeper in the sewer. Keep going. You are getting closer.
They appear to be coming out of the walls.
Those gears are huge. I think we'll need something to lift them into place. I know. Let's build an anti-gravity ray. We can use it to lift all sorts of things. I bet we could use this.
Health packs will restore a bit of health to both of you. Grab them when you're feeling low.
We should be able to use the anti-gravity ray on these.
smaller enemies so you can throw them as projectiles.
That laser is the power source for that bridge. You will have to redirect it, but someone took out the reflector.
Hey, we can use our anti-gravity ray to put these in the right places.
It's a trap!
You have a new chip.
We should visit a workbench as soon as we can.
This is the workbench where you can fabricate upgrades for your gadgets. As your gadgets level up, you'll get more slots to install chips and make them more powerful. Install your new chip on the gadget. Great! Make sure to use all your gadgets so...
Hey, Candace!
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you found me. These little blobs have been staring at me since I arrived. Help, 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 help! Ah, finally. I thought I was gonna be trapped by those glop monsters forever.
Candace, head down that path near you. It should lead you back to us. We'll meet up with you deeper in the sewers.
I'm so through with gelatin. Forever. Try using the anti-gravity ray to lift those gears into place.
Surprisingly, I'm with the girl on this one. So done with gelatin. Just done. No, that's just fine. Just keep walking. Keep walking. I can get myself out eventually. Somehow.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Well, that started something. Let's hope nobody heard. Hey, glad we found you guys. Uh-oh.
All right, attack it like it's a bear. Punch it in the nose. No, hey, wait, that's a shark. Step back against the wall to make yourself look weak. Actually, maybe that's what you do for pumas. No, wait, try. What a fearsome foe! Look out!
Go, Perry! Go, turtle guy!
Okay, Perry the Platypus, as much as this pains me to say, we're counting on you now.
He's on the move. Don't let him get away.
Amazing! He's changing his molecular structure with a new form of gelatin!
He's become invulnerable to your carbonators. You'll have to find another way to defeat him. Hurry! Now's your chance. Jump up to those switches and see what they do. You'll have to pull both switches. Hurry! Now's your chance. Jump up to those switches and see what they do. Oh, good one.
Give him the old 1-2! Yes! Oh, I can't believe I'm actually cheering for Perry the Platypus. Doesn't he have some kind of self-destruct button or something? Doesn't he have some kind of self-destruct button or something?
Look out! While you two were eating dessert, I was busy researching this mysterious turtle. He's an agent, codenamed Agent T. In this dimension, Phineas and Ferb took Baljeet along with him to the pet adoption center, and he picked a turtle. Team, meet Terry. Terry the turtle.
Hey, I do remember a turtle at the pet adoption center where we picked out Perry. That must have been Agent T.
Why couldn't he pick something cuter, like a rabbit? You could have been Agent Mr. Cutie Patootie.
Yes, I've been in contact with his division head, and Agent T has agreed to accompany us if we help him drain the gelatin from Danville.
Okay, now I really know what we're gonna do today. We're gonna clear Danville of this gelatin flood.
But first, you guys need to grab your jetpacks. We need to hit the skies running.
I hope today ends soon. How are you supposed to control this thing?
It looks like we'll be leaving the civilians out of the combat on these missions.
That's fine by me.
Your OWCA jetpacks are state-of-the-art personal thruster technology. Your default gadget is the blaster. The blaster has unlimited ammo, so don't be shy. Defeat enemies to get electronics and collectibles. If the enemies get overwhelming, shoot them a firecracker rocket. Defeating enemies increases your ammo counters. When the bar fills, you'll have another firecracker rocket. The team attack bar is full. This powerful gadget is your last resort. To use it, link up with your teammate and let her rip. The team attack is super effective, but you'll have to work together to aim it. Try out your team attack.
Please, stop running!
All right. All right.
They're coming out of the
high pressure mod. It gives the carbonator extra range. Let's try out our different gadgets. Looks like we'll need to find more pieces to solve this laser puzzle. We can dissolve this gelatin wall if we use our carbonator. We've got some exploring to do.
The anti-gravity ray can't pick it up.
That was close. Good thing we built these automatic transporter belts. That did the trick.
Sometimes you'll want to change the character you're controlling. We can make that happen.
We can't reach that switch with a normal jump. Look around for something bouncy. I bet we can jump in that gelatin wall and swim through it. That last piece looks like it's stuck in the pipe. Let's give it a helpful bounce. Well, that can't be good.
Gelatin River, Gelatin Mountain, Gelatin Monsters, Gelatin, Gelatin, Gelatin! I'm sick of it! They don't even have that many different flavors! Kind of fun, but all this gelatin stuff is really disgusting.
All right, Let's pop this cork and clear out the gelatin.
In the southern hemisphere, the gelatin would rotate counterclockwise down the drain.
What direction does it spin here?
Also counterclockwise.
Perfect timing, too! The power cells you have collected are charged. You can use the other dimensionator.
Woohoo! Here we go. All right. Once the turret's in, that's the heavy lifter mod. It lets the anti-gravity ray pick up bigger enemies. Here they come.
I think that's the last of them.
Ready, Ferb? Ready, Ferb?
Boy, I could go for some lemonade.
Let's get all these turrets built. Ready, Ferb? Ready, Ferb?
Nice work! It looks like you are in the clear now. This is odd. It looks like the power you need in this dimension is about 300 feet in the air above you.
No problem, Baljeet. We can handle that.
I don't really see how balloons are the ideal construction material.
Every time you visit the workbench, all your spare electronics will be turned into upgrade chips.
Welcome to the land of balloons. You'll find the other inhabitants aren't nearly as friendly.
Oh, sure, and in this other dimension, you and I are best friends.
I don't believe that I would have such standards in any dimension.
Hello, ouch. I'm right here. You know, you've changed in this dimension, too.
Run! I mean, jump!
Does every dimension we visit have to have something that's trying to eat us?
Those porcupines don't appear too friendly. Aha.
You guys go on ahead. I'm just gonna stay here and, I don't know, practice my balloon animal skills.
Careful on these platforms, they're a bit more bouncy than the rest.
Surprise! A new enemy appeared. Eureka!
Whoa! Extra bouncy!
Yet still fun.
Whoa! Extra bouncy!
Yet still fun.
Although painful, this kinda makes sense.
Rain, rain, go away.
Hey! Since when do porcupines burrow?
Actually, they shouldn't be able to burrow in a balloon.
Huh. Good point.
May I please see your papers?
Looks like we'll have to take a balloon ride.
Try and stay around as long as possible. Those balloons will come back eventually.
A true collector's item. wouldn't want to be in his shoes. Or thrusters.
It's time for you to take to the skies again. Get ready.
All right.
Off into the wild blue yonder.
Evade that with your air dodge.
We've got more incoming!
All right.
A true collector's item.
We can upgrade our gadgets here. Hey, what's this Normbot up to? Run! Bees! Well, if I were a bee, I'd be angry too. we gonna get up this shaft?
Hey guys, heard you needed some climbing gear. Might I recommend a gadget based on the resistance issue ninja wall climbing glove?
We can design in some improvements too. What a great idea, Isabella.
Really? Thanks, Phineas. Wait, why am I blushing?
Looks like we should split up. This looks useful. All right, your turn.
Your new ninja glove lets you stick to certain walls. Try it now on the wall of that tall shaft. Now jump to the next wall.
We can't stand on these balloons too long.
Aha.
Try jumping between a couple balloons to get some height.
You're about to strike out.
does it. We can make the next dimension jump.
Good riddance. I've had about all I can handle of this balloon squeaking sound. Okay, let's go back to the balloon place. Anyone with me? Wait a minute. How come I'm the only one who turned black and white?
All right. Well, this is different.
It certainly is.
Cool, an antique paddle boat.
What's antique about this? Willie here is absolutely state of the art.
Hey, do you think we could hitch a ride?
Oh, sure thing. Would you mind giving me a hand around the boat while you're at it?
We'd love to.
It should be quite nostalgic.
First head below decks and then start the engine for me.
Try and get the liquid in the lit area on all the tubes.
It appears we have unwelcome guests.
Knocked all my cargo all over the place. Could you sort it out for me? Just be a dear and sort it out. It's in the next room.
We can use our anti-gravity ray to put those back into place.
Oh, hey, I forgot one piece of cargo up here on the bridge. Cargo, it's a strange word, isn't it? Okay, come on up. I'll send down the elevator for you. No cares, no evil plots, no agonizing backstories. Wait, why did I list those of all things? Here we are! Thanks, you guys are great. I mean it, I wasn't being sarcastic. You guys are really great.
Wow, what a cool bridge!
Welcome to our farm.
Wow, cool digs! Could we help with some chores to get a taste of old-timey farm life?
Why, certainly. That would be a great help.
Here, we'll take that lunch basket over to the barn for you with our anti-gravity ray.
You know, you look kind of familiar.
A true collector's item.
Nice! The sludge excreter mod. This'll let us give the ninja glove an attack.
The adhesive from the ninja glove can also be used to attack. Anything caught in the pool will take damage from the corrosive glue.
Howdy. Ooh, is that my lunch? So, you boys are here to help out. Yes, sir. Well, great. You can start by taking this hay over to my old-time cows back yonder.
Eureka!
Now, would you gentlemen mind fixing our old tractor? It's picking season.
Huh. The wiring in here's all busted. We need some kind of digital hacker. Let's use this. Now let's peek inside this tractor circuitry. Here come the security programs. We have to stop them from scrambling our code. They're injecting our code. Clear them off the code panels. Nice work. Well, that's working in style. Hey, there's the energy source. Excuse me, but do you mind if we collect that glowing energy there? We need it to get to the next dimension. Those are some confusing words you just said. But I feel like I should help you out. Go for it. Take anything you need from in there.
Well, at least we weren't in this place too long. I don't even remember what color my jacket and my shirt are anymore. Thirsties! All right, my jacket is white and my shirt is black. What a relief.
So what's this place about? Well, this house is closer to ours than all the others have been.
Missed it by that much.
Oh no! What are you doing without your gnome clothes? They will come and get you! The gnomes took over, and now they force us to keep our gardens exceptionally clean. Anyone not in gnome gardening clothes is punished.
Well, guys, we gotta fix this. And don't worry, Baljeet, we'll get you back to your homework soon. We should find a way to use this line here.
A true collector's item.
This looks useful. Let's use this.
Aha. Aha.
That's the extra flavor mod. It makes the carbonator deal bonus damage over time to enemies.
Eureka! Surprise!
we're in a different dimension, I might rise up and form a resistance.
We've got to help free the people from these oppressive lawn gnomes.
Conveniently, the energy we need is also inside.
That's exactly what we need. That's exactly what we need.
Why do they always run?
Great shot, Agent P. That was 1 in a million.
Ooh, the forkball mod. This'll let our baseball launcher rebound and hit extra targets. All right, here goes.
You did it! You freed us from the evil lawn gnomes!
There we go. Another dimension free from tyranny.
Technically, the gnomes formed an oligarchy.
Hello, this radio better be working.
Other dimension Candace? Is that you?
Of course it's me. Who else would be calling you from a jail cell?
You got captured? Oh, man. When's the Resistance gonna bust you out?
They've got bigger fish to fry. In fact, that's why I've called you guys. I'm asking for your help.
But what about getting home? We need to get back there to help our friends.
Don't worry about that. Once we're finished, Belgique can use the super-powered other Dimensionator at the top of Doofenshmirtz's tower and get you home.
Okay, we'll help.
I knew I can count on you, soldiers. So the next step is...
Oh, it looks like they have figured out Candace was broadcasting. Phineas, they have backtraced the communication to your location. They're leading a huge surge of power where you are. Do you see anything odd?
On any other day, I would consider a giant cube of fur odd. But seeing as we've escaped from the Goozim already, I would label this as commonplace, perhaps even hackneyed.
He's charging! Well, that was hairy. Wow, we got eaten.
Aim for the dangly thing at the back of his throat. That looks like a weak spot.
Poke the Goozim with a stick! You'll win!
Carl, I already knew it was called the uvula.
We need to make him charge off the edge. Whoa! You think he's okay?
I'm sure he is. Villains always come back in the sequel.
Well, team, I have just finished redirecting that Goozim portal in front of you. It now leads right to our secret headquarters underneath the city. Simply hop through. Okay, Candace, you are back online. And the rest of the team just got here.
Took you guys long enough to collect that power. We need to strike now. Doofenshmirtz has just left in the other Dimensionator.
Actually, I just arrived. Hello, back here.
We need to hit the Norbot robot factory first. It should be easy since without a Doofenshmirtz to command them, they are sitting ducks.
Hey, I'm right here. I'm Heinz Doofenshmirtz, evil scientist, right here. Am I invisible?
Not you, the other Doofenshmirtz. The real evil one. The successful one.
Hey, I'm plenty evil. Hey, remember when I cut in line when we were going into that portal? Huh?
Okay, so are we off to this robot factory?
You guys are. I've got to head elsewhere. We've located a new device, and I'm going to commandeer it.
No problem. How do we get there?
You know, I'm plenty evil. What's the other dimension me got that I don't have?
These underground mines run right to the factory. If you take those mine carts, you will end up right underneath it.
If he can control an army of evil robots, then so can I. You know, because I'm him. I'm better even. Hey, tough girl on the monitor. You don't think I'm evil? I'll show you guys that him-me is a hack. Me will totally rule this place better than did. You know. Robots, attack! Doofenshmirtz is out. Peace!
Would you care to stay for dinner? We're having roast beef.
Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated!
Hey, what? No, wait, it's Evil Robot Factory. You're singing the wrong line. Evil Robot Factory. What is wrong with you guys?
Hey guys, you ready to bust into this place?
Hello there, agents. Unfortunately, I have some bad news. Dr. Doofenshmirtz has taken over the robot factory. It's crawling with guards and full of traps. Be extra careful, agents. We're counting on you.
How do we get in now? I really wanted to see the inside of a robot factory. Well, we can't just walk in the front door. They're looking for our faces.
What if we could just walk in?
Into the robot factory? Just walk in? Just walk into the robot factory? Tell me more.
Oh my gosh, it's you, Dr. Doofenshmirtz! It's you, Dr. Doofenshmirtz, at our factory! Well, Dr. Doofenshmirtz, let me give you a tour of the factory. Follow me. This is our blaster model, our baseline robot, great at keeping the populace in line. This is the dark matter model, very popular with the kids. And this? Well, of course you know it's under here. You commissioned it. I won't spare the processors explaining it, but needless to say, the prototypes are performing excellently. You will be pleased. We are about to start mass production. In fact, why don't I take you through the rest of the factory? If you will just step on these decontamination pads. Whoa! You aren't Dr. Doofenshmirtz! You are Dr. Doofenshmirtz! Help!
these things? I mean, it serves no useful purpose to have a bunch of choppy, crushy things in the middle of a catwalk.
The episode may have been badly written.
Let's use this. Gotcha! We still need more parts. This looks useful. There, that should do it. Nice work. I get the funny feeling this is probably a trap, but we absolutely need that part.
Well, that was predictable.
It's muffin time, sir!
Huh?
Great shot, Agent P. That was 1 in a million.
We need to get out of here.
It's a lovely evening to view the stars. I think you can even see Venus.
Let's hit him hard. There's Norm.
The factory is starting to self-destruct. Here's an ETA.
Ferb, you know what we're gonna do now? Run! We've gotta get through this debris somehow. use this. We found the surge neglector mod. This gives the digital hacker an extra electrical shock that stays on enemies.
Does someone need a hug? Are you warming up to me yet?
All right, we've deployed our hacking program on this virtual floor here. We got it!
Haywire is neither hay nor wire. Discuss.
There are more activating!
Great shot, Agent P. That was 1 in a million.
All right, let's go.
I've been working out and losing weight, but you haven't noticed.
What you doing? Hurry, get inside!
Thanks, Isabella.
Doofenshmirtz Able Incorporated.
See, there. Now, you got that right. What was the last one? You had the wrong page of the script or something. Yeesh.
Hey, Phineas, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Probably. I was thinking that since last time our disguises didn't work so well, that we just walk into this building as ourselves, use our ingenuity and guile to get to the top of the building, and then find Doofenshmirtz and have him stop whatever evil plot he's planning. That is exactly what I was thinking.
Parallel minds think alike.
Can't take Queen Elizabeth any further. The gaps are too narrow and the air defenses are too strong. Wrong. Up there, in the watchtower! Knock out the supports! It's just a little further to Duke's Evil headquarters. Don't let the security lights catch you.
We've got to avoid the security lights. More Normbots.
This is likely one of our simpler inventions.
Too much soda will rot your teeth.
If we find the missing parts for that crane, we'll be able to lift the barricade.
It appears we need another delivery.
Hey, let's check out the other path.
Speedy delivery indeed.
Duke's headquarters are just ahead. Okay, we've got to take out their air cover so we don't have any unwelcome visitors while we're storming the front.
Would you please remove any metallic items you are carrying? Loose change, robot destroying gadgets. This is where I call for backup. Freeze!
Wow, we're gonna need something really massive to get through that. I don't think you guys will be needing this.
Although I could drive this, I don't believe it has the proper safety restraint systems for what we have in mind.
All right, we've deployed our hacking program on this virtual floor here. We got it! This looks useful. I bet we could find a part we need in one of these boxes. We can use the cranes to break the boxes open.
Let the crane games begin.
Dodge this!
platypus. And, the rest of you. Sorry, I'm really not used to giving my speeches to a group like this. It's usually a one-to-one setting. Anyway. Well, everyone, you may think stopping me is inevitable, but you will find it completely evitable. No, that's, is that backwards? Anyway! Aha! Tremble in fear, Perry, everyone, at my latest invention! Well, it's not really my invention. I found it in a storeroom, but I'm using it at the moment. That's why I call it my invention. Actually, it's kind of a tight fit. Was this designed for a normal-sized pilot? I don't see how it could really fit any kind of normal human being. Regardless, notice how the device has attracted you to the outer walls like little flies what attracts flies? Vinegar or flame or something? How did that go? I took a class on colloquials in college and it's all just gone. Anyway, let's see what this baby can do, eh? Okay, let's try this button over here. Get up, you stupid machine! Get up! Oh! Hey, cut that out! All right, let's try this! Oh, this button looks promising. It's red. How about this one? Yeah. This thing. no, sorry. Curse you, everyone. Sorry, it's that. I'm not used to it still. Oh, man. The design of that thing was not thought through at all. It doesn't quite do what I was expecting. You know what? I've changed my mind. There's really just no challenge here, so I'm ready to go back to our own dimension whenever anybody wants to. Okay.
First, you have to shut this place down, deactivate all the robots, and free the people.
Sure, no problem. Sure, no problem. Let's see here. Oh, this must be the button to turn this stuff off. This is where I would put it. Of course, I don't know about other dimension me. He's only got one backstory. You never know what he's gonna do. He's sort of a loose cannon. But I'm pretty sure. I'm relatively positive this should be it. Oh, actually, I guess I would put a giant robot activator button there. Yeah. Yeah, and second thought, that's really more my style, I suppose. I don't think you can possibly defeat this robot. I don't see any weak points. Wow, this thing sure uses a lot of power. I doubt it's carbon neutral. We're probably harming the environment right now.
We just sabotaged the headquarters power plant. Did it have any effect?
Ooh, look, there's its command center. Attack it, right there, now!
Guys, I think we need a little backup.
Brother, I've got your back.
Okay, actually, this shows it has a level above angry. It has a couple. Right now, it's hovering between furious and livid.
All right, everyone. I think it's finally our turn.
Wow, there's literally a gauge in here marked anger, and now the dial is just spinning around and around. Not sure what that means, but it can't be good.
Uh-oh, I think it's time to bounce.
Exit stage left.
Come on, Perry. We've got 2 dimensions to save. That did the trick. Video log 45. Well, it's been about 2 months since we helped Other Dimension Ferb and Phineas defeat Dr. Doofenshmirtz, and this place is finally returning to normal. After that robot was destroyed, Phineas, Ferb, and the rest of their crew went back home. Although that's a different story. Anyway, here in our dimension, no one is wearing those terrible dooferalls anymore, and even better, they're reopening the school. But that's still 104 days away, and we've got a few plans on how to spend our first summer vacation. Oh, hey, Ferb, you're back with the plans. And you got the blowtorch. But what's the peanut butter for? Well, that's my cue. We're off to build the coolest roller coaster ever. Hey, Ferb, you got enough rivets up there?